Is the door supposed to be open?
Action. Yeah.
As I'm sitting here actually working on a script for a new short film and actually transferring some files on my computer that's taking a little bit of time, I decided to make this video because I'm starting to think back when I shot one of my other short films. I've only really done two. My first one, which was pure garbage, and my second one, which was way better than my first one, but it was still kind of garbage.
Feels like somebody's been following me all day.
Nah, I'm gonna cut myself some slack. It wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty creative, but it wasn't executed the way that I had it in my head. And that's what I was thinking about. Because I remember one of the first things I had in my mind was I gotta write the script, I gotta do a storyboard, I gotta make sure that everything is exactly how I had it in my mind. Yet when it came time to filming, that's not what ended up happening.
That shit's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Where you have it because of the
This is what the framing is.
you ain't even tell me to wear a certain outfit.
Forgot he said always this way. Sorry, baby.
Ready, set, action. And action. But here's what you do. You zoom in a little so that, because I'm coming from over here, so make sure I'm in focus.
Yeah, wait.
I'm coming from here, so you just make sure I'm in focus, and that way it works. And I had the gun in my right hand.
Aren't you a lefty?
Who?
My jizzle?
I am.
Me?
But
Oh,
this
him?
character's playing the right.
Alright, just remember that when you try.
Why is the camera on super zoom? What the hell you do?
Oh, you gotta press that little button again on the corner.
Oh, you want this shot?
No, that's just to help you focus. Because if I'm all the way over there.
Yeah, I focus
I
because I
was
focus
already
you with the harvest.
There.
So it's gonna stay the way it was, right?
Yeah, but I might be out of focus when I run up.
Dig it. So when you get to the corner now, it's your go. See, this is gonna be a little tricky because it rocks without coming back over there. Hold on, let me see something.
Do you have to move it more right? So when you turn, it's easier?
I got it. I gotta like.
Be stiff.
Yeah.
Pause.
It's okay.
Ah, here we go.
Ready? It's dark though, but
You can mess with that when you edit, right?
kind of.
The brightness. I hate when people do that. Oh, that's better. That's way better.
But he does it.
One of the lessons that I learned is scheduling. You always got to have a backup plan because somebody's going to end up either bailing, somebody's going to end up having to leave early, or just things happen. So I think it's very important that you always try to have a backup plan as far as actors are concerned or as far as story is concerned. You may have to make adjustments on set, which I had to many times during the making of that short film, but champions adjust, so you just keep it moving. So what ended up happening was my nephew decided to go to work instead of shoot the short film. So last minute he couldn't make it. I ended up having to take his part, and that actually threw a whole monkey wrench because I was supposed to be behind the camera the entire time. I wasn't supposed to be in this short film, but I ended up taking his role just because there was nobody else to do it. Obviously I'm not an actor. Obviously the intention was for me to direct and orchestrate this movie from behind the scenes, but being in front of the camera actually made me appreciate it a little bit more because it was actually pretty exhausting.
Mouth dry.
I guess having to act the scenes out made me realize that I needed to work more on the dialogue. Having to act the scenes out made me realize that some of the positions that I was putting these characters in just didn't really make sense once you're acting it out. So making those minor adjustments while we're on set, we came up with something that wasn't that bad. It just could have been way better. You technically can't have your brain in two places. So if you're supposed to act, you got to focus on acting. And if you're supposed to direct, you should only be focusing on directing and being behind the camera.
1, 2, 3, spin around.
You're not getting the other light over there, is that it either?
The other light. Oh, I just noticed that.
One of the dope parts about shooting this film is actually having fun with my friends, having fun with my family. My wife, who her health isn't always 100%, she enjoyed herself and she actually shot some behind the scenes footage for me. She was shooting it on her phone.
Oh, because I'm chasing you.
So I've been trying to get her forever to try to do things, creative things. So actually seeing her enjoy herself, seeing her being able to move around with us and, capture those moments was actually a blessing. It was a blessing in many, many ways. So that's actually something that that's a memory from this short film that I actually hold near and dear.
Myself.
And I'm happy that we did it for that reason.